I mean, fuck it, free advertisement, so who the fuck am I? I'm the guy tryna fly by most. I gotta drive my ride, I boast. You ever eye my side, peace don't. Cause I got a piece on my side, no, I don't. I got my CD on repeat, cause the beats beat that sub. Power up like DBZ, no GT, that sucked. Except for Super Saiyan 4, that shit was fire, fire as fuck. So when I release an MP3, better retweet and love. I'm officially meta, better get the 4 walls. War calls, more fall. Popcorny rappers like Orval, Redenbacher hotter than the core, y'all. I can switch a style up. Spit it slow as dial up. Watch you fidget getting riled up. It'll take a while, but I'm spitting vile, bruh. You would never believe that I sucked when I first rapped. Now all I ever get is love, and I earned that. All this sweat, tears, and blood, fans return that. Look at all this shit I've done, I can't turn back.
You know, in hip-hop, I think we don't take enough time to just enjoy what we're doing. I think we focus so much on being serious, you know, being lyrical and being talented that we don't even stop to just think about how great the shit we do is. And I'm gonna try to change that perspective. So let's do this.
Yeah, I've been giving everything inside my heart, and all my music can be solo. Master of the art, whether light or dark, day or night inside my dojo. Can I pull some bitches, split the witness like a boat, homie, that's a row. All my fans be watching me like a body cam or a GoPro. They don't. Doesn't really matter what beat I beat up, cause the industry shows me no love, just like Vegeta. Except for Dragon Ball Super, they kinda been really been giving my boy love. So you rappers better play dead like a zombie with a toy gun. Man, I live with my music, so live it to do it. The gift to rip terrific, it's a given to you. Gotta work dependent till your hand is falling off, and then you feel the genius spitting through you. Nobody told me like ever that I would be killing it. I'm living my life for the minute, I'm giving it relevant. Damn it, I'm murdering beats, you can hear them in the streets like a megaphone on an elephant. Man, I'm just so real, catch me in the back, chilling with your mom, drinking nigga bombs with the baker on. Talk about the son, shitty rapper songs, yup, shitty rapper songs, dude. I really didn't want to, had to put you on blast, but if I get basic, it's back upon you.
And I think it's really important that, you know, we get these opportunities to still be topical and still be able to flex your abilities musically, but I think it's so important to also be able to just say what you want to, even if it isn't, you know, super crazy topical or anything, like fuck Dragon Ball, you know?
Gotta get another try while I'm popping off. Blasting off on a rap song like Team Rocket Jaw. Scatter your ashes to the mist like I got Brock involved. I'm like a midget playing T-ball, I can't knock it off. Me and my team, we see past a lot. Energy seething, we had to stop. All I'm trying to say is it's fucking bullshit that the legendary Super Saiyan Brawly's trigger word was Kakarot!
I'm about to beat the brakes off of your bitch ass. You got no class, and your girl, when she gets so passed all around the room like an old flask. I could even do better with old raps on an old Mac as an old man. Every time I spit a verse that's so potential, you was thinking I was Gohan. Ready for Rohan, ready for war plans, ready for anyone thinking they got dope, man. Consider this your final warning, you should take your chips and get up out the dough, man. Grab your coat, man, we give no hand. Anybody who be rapping so bland, I don't give a fuck, I'm having fun and I am free, you waiting, then you is no fan.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Sunday Thursday. What's going on, chat? Happy Thursday. Let's see who we got hanging out in the chat. I saw a few people saying, yay, a stream I can finally attend. Hello, new people.
Hi guys.
What's going on? Mama Yikes, are we switching partway through? Yes, here for a little bit over on YouTube. I want to look at both Amber's new videos. Both of them together are relatively short, I think under 25 minutes.
Okay.
And then the stream is about a half hour-ish, give or take. Right. So that will be fun to look at over on the Twitch. This is going to get through my last hour of work. Very good. Be ready to be pissed off. I can't stand Amber. I watched the weigh-in video she did where she somehow magically gained weight.
That makes no sense. She's been eating like 1,200 calories a day and only snacking on carrots. How could she possibly gain any weight? It makes no sense. Unless maybe she's lying about what I ate in a day. I mean, that could be.
Hey, it's been a while. I'm 13 weeks pregnant. You weren't supposed to tell anybody.
Oh, happy baby.
We weren't ready to tell anybody yet.
I love your name, Kekistani Goddess.
Rosebud, hello, Lil Nuts, what's going on? Good afternoon, everyone. Hope y'all are doing good. We are indeed. Velvet Head Dog, happy to be here. I need this stream tonight. Good.
Holly's going on a trip. Where are you going, Holly?
Ooh. Oh, Holly.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna be driving. Oh, and she's gone. Guys, it's her lip and lie to deedum. Supposedly. I watched Drunkle's stream on Twitch yesterday. He still called me a bitch. Well, you deserve it. First baby of the Sin Army.
Yay.
Carrots smothered in ranch and blue cheese aren't exactly healthy. That's true.
Right, but you would have to eat a lot of carrots and ranch to gain weight at
Ranch
500
has a
pounds.
ton of fucking calories in it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
would you eating like an entire bottle of ranch a day to get 3,000 calories in ranch?
I think that's like 30 spoonfuls of ranch.
Ranch is not 1,000 calories a spoonful.
That's not the math on that either.
Shut up.
And she looked at me and she said,
Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Sin. I hope all is well with you both.
First time back after a 3-month break while switching jobs. Have I missed anything important? A couple of things. I forgot to edit the thing in down below too here.
Oh, going to Upper Peninsula, Michigan. Awesome. I bet it is beautiful there. It's like wintertime there, right?
What?
It's like almost to Alaska or Canada.
What?
Canada.
Man, we're almost to Canada.
No, we're not. We're farther away. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
All right.
My niece booked a really big gig this summer, but I can't give the details. Ooh, exciting.
Oh, who cares then?
Well, it's still exciting.
It's like 120 calories per spoons of ranch. Yeah.
2 tablespoons of ranch is a lot of ranch.
It's like this much ranch.
Ah, that's like as much as you would eat for carrots. Well, not Amber.
Yeah.
Amber probably eats a cup of ranch.
Yeah. Sometimes I miss the TTS. The way I have the donations put in now, the TTS won't work.
Oh yeah, because it like plays at the same time as the music.
I used to have them separated between audio. What the hell are you doing over there, Selectus?
Okay, Halloweeny. I don't know my geography.
I used to have them separated between the video and the sound, but now it's just a video with the sound put into it because it takes up like a third of the space as a GIF with the sound file separately. So, yeah, now that it's a video, it'll just play it over.
Ah. Okay. The text-to-speech is kind of annoying sometimes anyways.
Yeah, it's fine without it.
Yeah.
I had to
Because
bring
people
up,
would put in like weird letters and it would go on and on and on and on and on.
I had to bring up Pookie's picture at the top because we're doing an Amber stream.
Cookie's Daily Uber Binge.
You like
Yeah,
that?
you think she's really only getting Uber 3 times a week?
Fuck no.
I'm gonna go from 14 times a week to just 3, but still gain 20 pounds somehow.
13 times a week.
13. That's exactly what it was.
It's big for me. If she becomes super rich, I will have more donos to give. Okay, that's fair. So I went through and I took out a couple of more.
Oh, really?
That haven't been hit. I took out the Shenron and the Trunks donation. They're higher end ones. But there is a few more listed down below with tildes that are on the chopping block.
Squiggles.
Yes, tildes. And that's fine because I put up that new one I showed you guys today. That's up and official. And on the screen... Ooh.
What number is it? What's the number?
4001.
Ah. Should have been 40.
No.
Okay.
4001.
Okay.
Sam says, I'm here now. For reference, 3 tablespoons is equivalent to a shot. Yeah, so it's about 3 ounces.
Okay.
No.
No. The shot's 2 ounces, right?
Depends.
1 ounce at Applebee's.
Yeah.
Nope, stop talking, go to jail.
It's like this much. It's not a lot.
No, not a lot.
Ranch is very
Delicious.
calorie dense.
But I like it.
I smell space racism. Wouldn't you be? Wouldn't you be? There is a few more. Grammar reads what? Is that not correct grammar? There is a few more.
There are a few more. Not is. Mr.
It would be
Grammar
there.
Police, you fucked it up.
It
Grammar
would be there,
Police.
not theirs, because it's a location over on this monitor.
There is. That's the location. That's a location spelling of there.
The location of the donations on this monitor
Are.
is currently.
No. Incorrect.
Hidden
It's okay.
Valley Ranch low calorie, 2 tablespoons or 30 milliliters, 60 calories. It's a sodium, I'd be concerned. It's like 310 milligrams or grams, or 13% the daily value. I'm gonna look this up.
Hidden Valley Ranch is the best ranch, though, so I can forgive it. And I will eat the calories because they're delicious. It's fine.
What the hell is that thing on the back of the bottle called?
A nutrition facts?
Yeah. Nutrition. Let's see. 30 milliliters, 1 shot. It's 130 calories, so that's 2 ounces. So it's about a third. About 30 ounces per, like, capful.
Huh?
Like a cap?
It's not 30 ounces.
Or 30 calories.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if it's easier to do, like, the
But the low
ranch mix.
the low-fat ranch is terrible.
Is it really?
It's disgusting.
I doubt
The
that.
light ranch, it's disgusting.
I
Doesn't even taste like ranch.
I doubt that.
It's gross.
I've never tried ranch. It's not a common thing in the UK. I sent Drunkle some of it.
Oh, Katie, it's so good. So good.
A few more. There are a few more donations.
Yes, it's our.
There are a few more donations on the chopping block. There's a few.
Oh, those are nice names,
that's
Kekistani
pedantic.
Goddess.
I think that's
Marceline
pedantry.
or Michael. I like it.
I like Marceline.
I like it.
Marceline wins.
Marceline wins. It's not going to be Matthew. It's going to be Michael if it's a boy.
Okay.
You don't get to name everyone's children, you know.
Well, I guess it's still that, because what's-her-face called me Mike like 3 times.
Yeah, that's true. At least it was another M name.
Yeah, I guess it's close.
See, light ranch is literally the worst. It's literally disgusting.
What the fuck?
Literally disgusting.
What are you guys doing that you need that much ranch on everything?
Pizza.
Just eat the pizza.
No, it has to have ranch on it.
Why?
Because it doesn't taste good without ranch on it. The whole point of pizza is the ranch.
Is it?
Yes.
Is that
You know,
the-
I will make a special trip to the store if we don't have ranch and pizza.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. And I like ranch,
Yeah.
but
I mean, in salad.
like I
okay.
don't need it.
Salad, yeah. You
I'd
need
rather
it.
have blue cheese on salad
Ew.
and wings. I'd rather have it with wings too.
Blue cheese is gross.
You would never know the difference.
It tastes disgusting.
You-
I've tasted it. You gave it to me by accident one day, and I said, this ranch is bad. And then you said it's blue cheese, and I said, that's why it tastes like it's rotten.
Speaks the woman offended by sauce. What?
I don't like sauce. Light sauce on the pizza, dunk it in ranch.
Ranch and pizza's goated. It's good, but like I only really like it on like shitty pizza. Like if we're getting Little Caesars or something. Like if we're between payday, we're eating poor.
Hey, Little Caesars ain't bad. They got good breadsticks there.
Little Caesars is the fucking worst
No, it's
anything that's ever existed.
It's not bad.
Like the worst food you can get is like quality, not even price. It's like McDonald's and Little Caesars.
Little Caesars is fine. They have good breadsticks.
Terrible.
Capricorn NJ said, if your pizza tastes like crap without ranch, you're eating bad pizza.
Where's my fucking...
We're eating Little Caesars.
Dark Fang Dragon subscribing with Prime, bringing us up to 239 out of 250. Thank you very much.
Oh, goodness.
It's little... Okay, unpopular opinion. Little Caesars is garbo.
It's not bad.
Wingstop Ranch is good.
Hey, big boy, why don't you come up and see me sometime?
Yeah, it was Delta's
I haven't seen that one in a
donation.
long time.
I think I'm one of the 3 people that like this donation. It can go. Okay.
It can go. Thank you, Zero.
Yeah, that one's on the block. Still is on the block. Subway is worse now. Fuck that. I could eat Subway every day.
I only like breakfast from Subway.
I could eat Subway every single day. Okay, we're not here to talk about our eating.
Yeah, what is this? What is this whole entire fish conversation?
This
we're
was
having?
a very big fish.
That's okay.
All right, some housekeeping stuff real quick I want to get to. I'm going to try to revamp the look of the stream over the next few days.
Yeah, make it new. We've been the same thing forever.
Give us a new look, something more fun. And I think I'm going to redo the bingo board.
Okay.
So that's just some stuff I'm going to...
What are you going to change about bingo?
I'm going to take Eve off of it, I think.
Why?
She doesn't come up the stars too much anymore.
Yeah,
she has a hard time with it.
But sometimes she's already up here.
Yeah, Eve's been having a little bit of a hard time with the steps, so I think
You just make it pet in general.
Yeah,
pets.
that's what we talked about.
Yeah, general pets. Okay.
Change. You're gonna change it? I am. I made a new donation. I'm taking some old ones out.
Yeah.
Wait till you guys, if we see it up on the screen today. It looks so fucking good. I watched it like 3 times setting it up. I was so happy with it.
That's cute.
Yeah, it was gonna be wet fingers.
But yeah, that needs to go on Chantel's bingo, not ours.
I don't do the girl bingo anymore.
You should. I mean, you could. What's stopping you?
That's the idea of moving stuff around. I'll have more room on screen.
Yeah. That can probably go.
No, I like that.
You can barely read it. It's so tiny.
I got it. Poor Eve. Eve's getting old, man. She's about 8.
Yeah, she's getting old. I think we need to get her some kind of vitamins or something.
Yeah.
Some kind of joint supplements or something. She's
Yeah.
getting slow.
She had a real hard time coming up the stairs yesterday. She's having a rough.
She's an old girl. And she's heavy. It's probably hard to lug all that around.
I remember Greta, my aunt's dog, was a little bit smaller than Eve. She stopped going up and down stairs when she was 6.
Yeah.
It's just a thing that happens. It's part of the doggy life.
Yep.
Bella stopped doing it when she was 7, and Bella was only about 70 pounds. So Eve's strong girl. We give her a CBD vitamin now, but the kids don't need dry bedrooms, do they? No, they don't, but
that is true.
we've got an old doggy too, about 7 or 8. Shelly hasn't been Shreked in a while. No, she has not been Shreked. Get her joint treats like Ambi did. I'm gonna talk to her vet first.
Yeah.
I haven't had a dog in so long. It's 8 old. It depends on the dog breed. Eve's dog breed is a life expectancy of like 8 to 10 or 8 to 12, something like that.
Yeah. She's old.
Greta, and size absolutely affects the...
Yeah, like the bigger they are, the less long they live.
And Eve wasn't supposed to be half this weight. She was supposed to be the runt of the litter, then she turned out to be the biggest one. Greta died at 8. Bella died at 7, and she's going up and down the stairs now. It just takes her a little longer, so she's blowing all those dogs out of the fucking water.
No, Eve's okay, Molly. She's just lazy and doesn't want to come up the stairs anymore.
Mm-hmm.
She's old.
She's just getting old.
Hers a sweetie pie, though.
Mm-hmm.
Keep hearing commercials for Dinovite. It's supposed to increase their energy. I keep seeing something on Facebook, too, called like Waffles or something that's supposed to be for dogs that have a hard time walking.
Yeah, the bigger the dog, the shorter the lifespan. It is what it is. My bio mom's dog is a Chihuahua. It is 19 years old.
Wow.
Half blind, or half deaf, completely blind, one of the two, and is fine.
Well, other than the deaf and blind, but yeah.
Well, physically. They just subsist on hatred and trembles.
Yeah, we're start saying Eve's 30 now.
Yeah.
Eve's 31.
She's 32 years old. Don't worry, I got our Awoo. Yeah, it's an ankle biter. My cat slowing down. Yeah. It you know, it is. It's one of the things. One of them things. Anyhow, we got stuff to get to.
Mm-hmm.
And the video is infuriating. But before we get into it, guys, please hit the like button. Why does that look so broken?
I don't know.
Doesn't it look weird?
No.
Like there's no decimal and there's no
It's because the
dollar
T is
symbol.
on top.
Oh yeah, there's no dollar symbols. Where are the dollar symbols?
I don't know. Maybe it's not working properly. Who cares? It's fine.
The fuck?
Oh my god. Poor Life Choices Simulator gifting 10
Whoa.
memberships.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We have Rosebud, Dancer Gal, Pink Lemonade, Chaos Incognito, Some Guy Who Paints, Canadian Geese Nesting in the Kiosk. That's a good name. Molly, Fry Girl, it's Terry, Time, and Steady C.
Thank you so much.
Poor Life Choices Simulator. Thank you.
Unable to pay too poor for dollar signs. Yeah. Well, there
That's
is the
awesome.
decimal.
And Capricorn NJ said there is a monthly injection that could help. If it's a pain issue called Silencia. FFG said it helped BBJ. Yeah, we were talking about making a doctor's appointment for her.
Yeah, we're gonna get her to the vet anyway. We'll see what they say.
Yeah, we're vet, not doctor.
Wait.
Same thing.
Speaking of FFG, where's Lord Butsy Wutsy? I saw he got called out.
Oh, yeah, he got
publicly.
called out. What was that about, Lord Butsy Wutsy?
What'd you do?
Jeez Louise.
I have a border collie. Turned 3 last month. He's a nutcase. Don't
Border
get me
collies
wrong.
are fun.
Don't get me wrong. Eve's 8, and she's still a nutcase.
Oh, yeah.
She's just a lazy one.
If there's something that's exciting her, she will run her ass up the stairs. Like, she's not incapable. She just doesn't really want to unless it's something exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, she jumped up on me.
Yeah. She can still, like, she was jumping around the living room when I got home the other day, like, trying to play and getting all crazy. She's okay. She's just lazy. She doesn't come up here as much as she used to.
Her age is catching up to her.
Yep. Halloweeny says, smack your titties on the like button, degenerates. That's a good reminder.
Yes, indeed.
Do your math.
Now we're actually going to get into it.
Yeah, let's go.
We're actually going to do it this time.
I don't think Butsy Wutsy's here. We might have to wait for him.
Oh, okay. Well, when he gets here, we're calling him out. Yeah, so guys, please hit the like button. Please share it out. How dare you take her to the vet and not go to Chili's? I don't even fucking like Chili's.
Chili's is okay.
Chili's is the coleslaw of fast food.
Yeah. The one time I had it, I really liked it. And then the next time I went, it kind of sucked. So I'm kind of torn on if Chili's is worth it or not.
Guys, hit the like button, share it out, all that fun stuff. Slabs down below, mind the tildes. Those will be gone next Sunday if we don't see them. There's 2 Witchers on that block, too, just so everyone knows. And we have a new donation annotated with question marks at question mark. Oh, at 4001.
Oh, one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, happy Tomorrow Verde, Ash.
Happy Verde. Okay. Okay, the thing. Time to do the thing.
Yeah, push the button.
I have bad news. Weigh in at 2.
Is the bad news that she is a chonky girl? I don't think she needed to tell anybody.
No, I think we all knew that. What's the like to dislike on this?
We have 697 likes and 2.6K dislikes.
Mm-hmm.
The people know like, Ambi. The people know like.
I just want to look at the question. Your schedule is so behind you could... Oh, okay. Yeah, we got it.
Hello, welcome to a new weigh-in video.
Why is she so fast?
I don't know.
Why is the sound low for you guys?
No.
So this weigh-in video is
Yes. Sorry, I reset everything so all my sound's off.
gonna be very different than the usual because I also have very, very bad news. So it took me a while to like really process this, but like I don't want to lose weight. I don't want to be a YouTuber. Thankfully, I have a job lined up, so we're good. Like I did the interview. It was hecticana.
This is April Fool's.
Yeah.
Late.
She thinks she's...
What day did we upload this on?
This was uploaded
April
on
2nd.
April 2nd.
Amber, are you serious right now?
She's April Foolsing on April 2nd.
God, that's pathetic.
Pathetic.
Get an extra
I was
dislike,
so nervous,
please.
but I
Okay.
Thank you.
did get the job. I started yesterday. It was okay. It was different. Like having to take an Uber to work every day is definitely gonna suck.
You know
but
what's
that's okay.
interesting to watch though? She's lying here, right? I mean, this is a fake made up story.
Yes.
But she's very good at making it look like she's not lying when she is. Like if I were just tuning in and had never seen this lady before, I would have no reason to believe that this was a fake story.
Yeah.
Because she's very good at lying.
Yeah, she passes it off very convincingly.
And it was an Uber XL, so I won't be suing Uber. Because
Like if
the
I
person
was trying
like,
to tell a fake story like this, you would see it all over my face.
Yeah.
Like,
hop right in. They didn't seem to judge me, so
Why is it peaking like
there's no suing Uber over here. And it's like, now that I know that there's Uber XLs, it's like, I don't need to lose weight. Like, I have a job that I get to go to every single day. I get to be myself. I don't have to count calories or points or worry. I can just be me and just live.
This sounds and looks like she is telling any other story that she normally tells.
literally any story that she's ever told.
Yeah, it's 1-to-1. There's no difference.
No difference. She is a good liar.
Live the rest of my life off the internet, and I'm deleting all my social medias. I'm deleting Instagram. I'm deleting TikTok. It's going to be rough. It's going to be hard. It's going to be different. And I'm going to go in seclusion.
Is this still an option?
No.
Not for Amber, apparently. I can't stabilize her audio because she keeps talking normally, like leaning back. Then she gets really close and gets really loud. Then she talks normally.
And the only people that I'm going to talk to are the people that I either meet at my job or my mom, and I'm just done with it all. You guys.
See?
I'm joking. April Fools.
Guys, I am so funny.
She was so tickled with herself for this. Look at her. She's so proud she did something.
I am so funny. I tricked all of you to make you think that I'm not actually gonna lose weight. I tricked all of you.
I mean, literally the only part of it.
Don't be racist. I am a building.
I tricked all of you to think I wasn't gonna lose weight. That
was the only true part. I don't care about losing weight. I don't want to lose weight, and I'm not going to lose weight. That was the only truth.
Yeah.
That was absolutely true. We know.
She will never, ever get a real job. Ha. You got us, Amber. Oh my God, you fooled us. You're so clever.
She really thought she did something.
Like, look how proud she is.
She is so proud of herself. She's like, I'm a real
you guys,
YouTuber.
You guys.
I made a video for April Fools and put it up a day late. I'm a real YouTuber, guys.
Yeah, I put it up April 2nd. Oh, I'm so good.
Oh my God.
I'm an acting teacher and I'm impressed with her lying skills because she lies constantly all the fucking time. Non-stop lies. Like, again, I hate to be a broken record about this point, but she lies so much. How much? She lies so much that she had to post doctor proof that she had cancer.
Yeah. And she had to, because she fucking lies about everything.
And half people don't believe her.
No, not really. I mean, it really didn't show much other than that she had her surgery, which, okay. Lying's her number one hobby. Don't be fooled. It's not journaling. That's true. You would think, though, that she would journal about her lies. Like, dear diary, today I lied about this, and this, so that later she could look back and remember it. But she doesn't. She just lies some more and then gets caught lying.
I'm a great liar. I can tell she's a decent liar, too. Same.
Bad people.
Hey, man. It's someone's name Marzipan in the chat. I also make creamy Caesar salad dressing from scratch. Ooh.
Oh no, we're not getting back on the salad dressing conversation.
House O from Manslaves.
Huh?
House O from Manslave. Thank you, slaves.
House of Roman slaves.
No, House O from Manslaves.
Thank you for subscribing. House of Roman slaves.
House O from Manslaves.
Ah, goodness. Yeah, you know what? Prez Hans, you're right. She didn't do it because she cares what people think. She cares that everyone doesn't celebrate her for beating cancer. Yeah. She wants to be praised for being a survivor. And she's not getting it, so she had to show the proof.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
But honestly, guys, we can all come together and realize that Amber is the real joke here.
That's true.
I'm joking. April Fools. Today is April 1st for me.
It's April 1st for me, but I'm lazy, so you might see this next week. Okay? Bye.
I don't know if I've ever done an April Fool's joke on YouTube before.
You shouldn't have done it. It was stupid.
Sin's illiterate. No, your name says House O Fro Manslaves.
I mean, technically.
For you guys, it's the 2nd, because that's when this video is going to go up. But I mean, some of you might watch it on the 3rd or 4th or 5th, and you're going to be so confused. Today is April 1st.
No, nobody's going to believe you. Amber, nobody believed your story. Other than when you're cold open with the, I'm never going to lose weight, I don't want to. Everybody's like, oh yeah, duh, we know. And then you were like, I got a job. And everybody was like, no, this is a lie.
April Fool's joke. I am joking. I am not leaving YouTube. I am here to lose weight. I am here to entertain you all. Oh my God,
You're
April
not
Fool's.
here to lose weight. If you were here to lose weight, it would have happened 10 years ago.
Yeah, where is that part? Where's the weight loss and where's the entertainment?
Here to lose weight. Okay.
I'm here to lose weight and entertain you guys.
She's here to get money and lure in girlfriends who want said money. That's what she's here to do.
I'm torn. I consider anyone that has cancer a survivor.
Well, yeah.
But the way she pulls her cancer card for sympathy. Oh, don't worry. That's not going away.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to keep bringing it up and bringing it up and bringing it up and bringing it up.
She wants attention for it.
Okay, you had cancer.
Mm-hmm. Lots of people have cancer. Lots of people don't cause their own cancer by eating themselves
and then
to it.
do nothing to fix it.
Yeah, and usually when people do end up with some kind of diagnosis that impacts their life, they like do X, Y, and Z to help themselves get better rather than just wait for it to happen again. But Amber's a quirky and unique kind of gal.
You know what the ultimate cure to cancer is?
What's that?
The new donation.
Oh, is it? Good job, babe.
April Fools!
You fuck off.
Scare anybody. Holy.
There's no proof it isn't, though.
So please don't be mad at me. Please don't be mad at me. So let's get into
Amber,
this
I'm
video.
mad at you.
Yeah.
I'm super angry with you. I don't want to be your friend anymore because you're a liar.
I just want to start off by saying the no diet is out the door.
The no diet I didn't do anyway. It's gone.
You weren't doing a no diet. You were eating whatever you wanted, and you're going to continue to do that.
This is a huge reset, and we're completely starting over. So before I get into my 5 questions, I do want to say something that happened in my last weigh-in video when I was talking about how semaglutide is not FDA approved. People were like, Amberlynn, semaglutide is Ozempic. So yes, duh. I am fully aware of that. I have mentioned that.
Oh, you're aware you were just lying? Or you were just wrong?
Ad nauseum.
Smelly Cat says, it's been a minute. She's still fat. Oh, fatter.
Fatter.
In past videos while taking semaglutide. But what I am talking about is compounded semaglutide.
Okay.
Amber,
Yeah,
your semaglutide was not getting made in someone's bathtub. It was coming from a doctor's office. Calm down, ma'am. You just say, I don't like semaglutide. It makes me not hungry. It does what it's supposed to do. I want to eat. Just say that. We know, girl. We know. You're just hungry.
That is not FDA approved. That is actually the opposite of FDA approved. The FDA is actually like, you guys.
The opposite of FDA approved is banned.
An idiot.
The opposite of FDA approved is banned.
Probably.
It's not approved. The supplements I take are not FDA approved, but they're not banned.
Women should not be allowed to vote. It's ridiculous.
I love that one. It has to stay.
That was on the block.
That has to stay.
Amber didn't have cancer. Cancer had Amber. Oh, no. I'm not reading the rest of that. Thank you, Cassie B.
Thank you, Cassie B.
But yeah, it is the same thing. Her belly laughs cause tsunamis. Please consider helping out the victims of Tidal Lynn.
You guys need to be aware because some of this is very unsafe. So I'm sorry.
With the Streamlabs, that's pretty
I
good.
didn't say compounded semaglutide in my last one, but I thought everyone knew what I was talking about because I've only ever taken compounded semaglutide. When I sit here and I say that I'm taking semaglutide, it's because it's compounded. All right, let's get into the 5 questions.
Okay, so take the different kind. There are many different kinds you could take. Take a different one.
$3,000 on takeout like you used to. No, I don't because I am now.
Okay, bullshit.
Bullshit. You said you order DoorDash 15 times a week.
All right. Talk to chat for a second.
How much is an average DoorDash order? For Amber, probably $50 to $60.
Talk to chat.
Hi, chat. Oh, Zach, you forgot we were here. What? What are you doing? Shit Amber does is like trying to plant cute flowers and grooming bushes while the garden is on fire. Except she's never groomed a bush. Oh, she has a very dainty bush, remember, Marsman? Very dainty.
Okay.
A bush.
Well, let's pull out. I think you're probably. We'll say 50.
We are back in Act 1 of the Amberlynn cycle.
All right. Let's bust out some maths here.
Oh, God, I'm scared.
50 per order. Times 2 a day, 100. Times 7 days a week. Times 4 weeks a month. Okay, so she's spending $2,800 a month.
Yes. Yep.
Not 3,000.
Well, that's just on DoorDash. So, yeah.
So it's only...
I mean, maybe there's sometimes when she just orders a $15 Diet Coke and a Chicky Nugget, maybe. So maybe sometimes it's less than $50.
I think...
So at minimum $2,500 a month?
I'd say 25 to 3,200.
Yeah, definitely. She's going to lie, though. Let's watch her lie with a straight face like she did at the beginning when she told a lie with a straight face.
Yeah.
Now a single girly that's just me. So when I was spending $3,000 on takeout,
Beck was buying all the DoorDash. Beck was the fatty. You guys, remember? Did you see Beck? She couldn't fit into that fanny pack. Beck was the fatty. I just had to eat because they were eating.
It was Beck.
It was Beck. Beck was spending all of Amber's money, all willy-nilly.
We should
Beck was wearing
noticed.
the pants. Yeah, we should know.
Oh, it was also because I was in a relationship with Beck. We both would have takeout multiple times a day.
You blame Beck for the cancer. Blame Beck for bringing up the cancer. Blame Beck for not remembering a conversation that Amber had with somebody else 5 years ago. And blame Beck for only eating DoorDash.
Remember also, there was that one live stream no longer where she said Beck and Beck's willy-nilly.
Cassie B coming in at 13 for the week.
Ooh.
Maybe we'll give something else away today, too.
I think we might.
I've been fighting Streamlabs for 10 minutes again. I've been drinking, so I hope it arrives. Please, Pet Eve, sometime if possible. Thank
you, Poor Life Choices Simulator. We will. Pet Eve. Oh, God.
You're welcome.
But yeah, she recently blamed Beck for why she doesn't own anything.
Yeah.
Because Beck was spending so much of her money on posters and T-shirts. That's why Amber literally owns nothing.
Yeah.
It's not her junk. It's Beck's couple things.
I am super tempted to change the stream goal to blame Beck.
I think you should.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's absolutely more fitting.
Okay, you're in charge for a second.
Okay.
Good in charge.
She said it was 3K with Beck and 1K now. So Beck was 2/3 of the... Yes, Beck eats twice as much food. Wait, what's the math on that? 2/3 as much food as Amber does. Yes. Amber is skinny. Skinny. Beck is the fat fatty. Beck eats all the food. Very good. Very good. And unable to pay, too poor. I'm in the recovery ward with my eldest, who underwent a procedure. She's alert and well, and wanted me to thank Ham and Beans for his prayers and support. She says, tell Evie Awoo. Aww. Give her forehead kisses for me.
Yeah.
The poor baby. I'm glad she's doing good.
Thank you, Emma.
Thank you, Ammo.
Hearts in the chat.
Hearts in the chat for baby Ammo.
Also spending money on takeout for them. So now it's like...
She doesn't count going out to eat and eating at bingo hall burgers, so she doesn't count them as takeout either. That's true.
That is true. Yeah.
So now, yeah, I probably spend over $1,000 on takeout a month. I do. But with my goal,
I do. Yeah, I do.
Way more than that, Amber. Be honest.
Bullshit.
There is no way that in your last video you told us you order Uber Eats 13 times a week and you're only spending $1,000 a month. Fuck off.
Okay.
Uber Eats is expensive.
Calculator. So
expensive. It's like whatever you order plus $20 and then a tip on top of it. No
52 orders. Okay. So she said over 1,000, so it's at 1,100.
What are you mathing here?
So $20 per order is what she's spending. Bullshit.
No, because 5 of that's a tip.
Yeah.
10 of it's the delivery fee. What the fuck are you ordering for $5?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Goal to actually have less takeout, I will be obviously saving money on that. But no.
Yeah.
I haven't spent
Okay.
$3,000
If you
on takeout
actually
in-
do your, I'm only going to Uber 3 times a week, then maybe you could keep it under $1,000 a month. But you're doing it 15 times a week.
Uber is expensive, but DoorDash is ugh. They're both fucking overpriced.
Yeah, you're paying double for cold food.
I will happily get in the car and drive to wherever the fuck. And just go sit down and eat.
Yeah.
It's going to take less time. The food's going to be better.
Yeah.
It's fine.
In years. Is you getting cancer really related to your weight? Yes, it is. Because
I'm shocked that she's admitting this.
And there.
me being so morbidly obese, I always had irregular menstrual cycles. So I would go months and months without a period. And then randomly, I would like bleed for a month straight. And it.
The last. I cannot remember the last time I ordered.
For her to be like, I've always had irregular periods. To be like, well, so then I wasn't at all surprised to have a period for 2 years straight. Makes literally no sense.
Yeah.
It was like that ever since I got a period. And when I first got my period, I was 12 years old. From that point on, there was never a regular cycle for me. For me, irregular was normal. Irregular was my regular.
Yeah, irregular periods are a normal thing.
Yeah. 2 years is not.
But bleeding for more than 2 weeks at a time is not, and you just didn't want to go to the doctor.
If that makes sense. But as a female,
Beck forced her to not go to the doctor, probably.
Sam, Subway.
You were supposed to
drunkle
shed your lining every single month. And when that wasn't happening, the lining was just constantly building up. Constant. So my uterine wall was getting extremely thick.
Maybe you should have gone to a fucking doctor, ma'am.
Yeah. Is this supposed to make us feel bad?
It's not working.
Lining that I should have been losing. Eventually, cancer cells got into the lining of my uterus, and bam, I got cancer.
Oh, those are the best fear the yikes.
And when I went into the emergency DNC, where they biopsied
fault.
my uterine wall, they told me afterwards, they were like, damn girl, that was thick. They didn't say it like that, but you know what I mean. A lot of women my size get uterine cancer. No matter what size you are, you can get it. So my advice to you, and my advice...
I don't know what she's about to say.
I really hope that it's, if you have your period for more than a year, go to a doctor.
I don't know what she's about to say, but I can say with certainty that whatever she's about to say is bad advice.
Oh, I'm sure.
And you shouldn't listen to anything Amber ever has to say at any point, no matter what, about medical advice.
I mean, that Mar's been right. This is coming from the woman who did not know she had labia.
It's always been, because of my experience.
Medical
Go to gyno.
advice.
I know sometimes it's scary. I know it can make you anxious.
Go to gyno.
Ma'am.
Not go to a doctor. Her big fat medical. I was reading the chat. Her big medical advice is women go to gyno.
I mean, it's good advice, but you should have taken it, Amber.
Because that is how I felt for the longest. There is more like deeper things behind that, because I have gone through SA in my life. I know this is like going on a whole different thing, but I know that's like a big fear for me. And
oh shit. Hyman Lyman. Long time no see, buddy.
Hi, Hyman Lyman.
I'm like, who the fuck's calling me Sanu? It's none other than... What's up, man?
And having a stranger look at that area and feel that area is it feels demeaning. And I know it's scary. But I have learned based on my experience, it's something we need to do as females. How do you feel when people say that the snack plates you have on live stream is you binging?
I bet you $1 million Amber has not gone to the gyno. No one has looked down there since she had her DNC and her cancer thing.
She probably can't fit in the chair.
She has never gone back to the gynecologist ever. No. Not once. Mm-mm. And then for her to be like, well, I was molested. And you still need to go to the doctor.
Yeah, still.
That's fucking weird.
They still need to go to a doctor at some point.
Weird.
Go to gyno, do not pass go, do not collect $200 with a Streamlabs link. Yes, Streamlabs, so I can collect the new donation.
People were saying that, which is kind of crazy because it's literally just like some veggies with like some dip and like I had like little pretzels. Like I guess I could show you guys here real quick. All right.
Where did Sanoop come from?
It was supposed to be a T at the end. Sanoot.
It was Sanoop for a long time. Then somewhere along the line, G just started calling me Sanoop.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, it's Ghastly.
Yep, that's a
Ghastly comes up with all the most clever things.
Or like these balls. Whoa. That is not a binge. That is a snack. At most, it's like 400 calories. Some could even consider that a meal, but that is not a binge. When I live snack, at most, it's like balls.
Binge is not dictated by the size of the meal.
I wouldn't call this a binge either, but I think it's hilarious that she comes on here and she's like, guys, I've been having just like carrots and pretzels for my snacks. It's like only a couple hundred calories and that's all I'm eating.
What I have
and
here,
then she's like, I also gained 20 pounds. No.
What I have in my hand is a box of Juji fruits.
Mm-hmm.
And if I just dump this whole box out, it's not a big box, it's just like, a regular 3x5 box of candy.
Mm-hmm.
4x6, you know what I mean. If I just dumped this whole thing out and ate it all in like 2 minutes, that would be a binge.
Yeah, probably.
It does, the meal size does not matter.
It's the ferocity at which you eat it.
Yeah, and the ferocity in which she eats anything. Did the gyno compliment her too much? Maybe.
Probably.
It probably made her uncomfortable. Beep,
Yep.
beep.
Hey, quit shaking that around.
I'm trying to get it all flat.
I can put it down. Jeez Louise.
Someone said,
if I was making all that noise, you would have a conniption.
Someone says, what is the new donation? It is $40.01.
Whoa. That is not a binge. That is a snack.
Who was looking at her
calories.
eating the carrots like, you're binging? I don't think anybody did that. I think she's lying.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody was like, you're binging on those carrots.
That a meal, but that is not a binge. When I live stream, I don't eat for hours and hours prior to the live stream. So then when I'm actually finally doing the live stream, I'm like, damn, I'm getting hungry. So that live stream moment for me,
okay,
yeah,
why
I like to have a snack.
would
That
you,
is not a
like you live stream one day a week, you know what time you're going to do it. So you're like, I'm going to not eat for hours and hours and hours and hours before so that I have to snack during the live stream. That doesn't even make sense. Why wouldn't you eat before so that you're not chomping in your microphone the whole time?
Can you link the Twitch? Yeah, hold on.
So weird. It doesn't even make sense. I don't think she's ever gone hours and hours and hours before anything without eating.
No.
Not even eating.
No.
a binge whatsoever. Does the hate online affect your weight? I have always turned to food for...
All right, Hyman, we'll catch you in a bit.
Bye, Hyman Lyman.
That is not a binge whatsoever. Does the hate online affect your weight?
It's the haters' fault that she's fat. And
it's Beck's. It's the haters. It's
Beck and the haters. They made her fat.
Her super special body that doesn't lose weight like normal kids.
Oh, he has water.
I have always turned to food for comfort. And sometimes the hate online makes me anxious, or it makes me depressed, or it makes me feel all of these horrific feelings. So I want to turn to things for comfort. And my thing that I like to turn to is food. That has been literally...
I have never looked at a mean comment online and gotten upset about it.
Hello, I'm hangry.
Well, you're not Amber. She's very special. You don't understand.
I have never gone around and be like, I'm so mad. I just want to eat a whole rotisserie chicken.
Oh, God.
What I have done, I have put myself in survival mode ever since I was a little tiny girl, where I would turn to food when I felt scared or depressed, whatever it may be. So sometimes
for someone who grew up with drug addict parents, supposedly in a trailer park with no food ever, turning to food as your mechanism all your life seems a little bit weird.
You would think if they were like so poor and had no food, like food wouldn't be there for you to find comfort in it, right?
Yeah, weird.
hate online can absolutely trigger the way that I eat for sure. But that's because I don't know how to like stop that. Like,
well, it's not our responsibility to make sure you don't eat your feelings. You are a 39-year-old woman.
She's 39.
No, she's not 39.
She looks like she's 39.
Sky Ferrari subscribing over on Twitch to bring us to 240 out of 250. Thank you so much, Sky Ferrari. You are a legit 34-year-old woman. It is no other adult human's responsibility to make sure that your fifis don't get upset for you to not go binge. Like, put this in any other context that you could think of. Like, imagine a gambling app telling you that you have to be nice to them while they're a fucking asshole to you, otherwise they're gonna go put money in the gambling machine. You'd be like, get the fuck out of here, dude. What? Or an alcoholic holding a beer in their hand going, oh, I'm gonna do it if you're not nice to me. Shut the fuck up.
It is so hard. Like, emotional eating is like sometimes the only thing that helps me feel better. And in return, if I'm emotional eating or overeating because of these things, then yes, that affects.
Why don't you start emotional exercising?
Yeah, why don't you start emotional therapying?
Yeah, that would be good.
Chantel is actually 39. No, Chantel's 41. Amber's 34.
Yeah.
How much would inpatient cost you? Anywhere between $100,000 to $250,000.
You're a fucking lie.
Bullshit.
There is no way inpatient is that expensive. Did you look up like the fancy bougie inpatient rehab centers in LA? Because that's the only place you would go. Because I promise you, it's not $250,000 in Oklahoma.
A 30-day program can range anywhere between $5,000 and $20,000, but averaging on the lower end of $12,000.
Yeah.
So $250,000 or $12,000. She is a fucking liar.
Did she think nobody would look that up?
And look at her face. Look how smug she's lying, right? See?
$250,000. What are you gonna stay there? It says average $500 to $650 per day in a private care facility. So, is she planning on staying there for like years? How long are you planning to stay there? I feel like she had to look up like LA celebrity rehab inpatient center or something.
How much is inpatient rehab in Los Angeles, California?
$60,000.
So she's even lying.
Even that is a lie. Yeah. Okay.
She has
just
no
a fucking lie.
idea.
She never, ever looked it up. Is what is the truth. Capricorn NJ. She doesn't realize that what triggers her is not our responsibility. It's her responsibility to handle her triggers. Amen. You'd think she would learn that in all the years of therapy she's gone to, but odd. Yeah, it wouldn't cost her that much to live in a hospital, right?
Livy's throwing out the most bizarre shills.
Livy, are you okay?
I'm so hungry I could eat a whole zebra. Aha, fresh out of zebra. Any antelope? Nah. Hippo? Nope.
Livy?
You
okay, honey? How
much are inpatient usually, bitch?
$250,000.
Betty Ford. The Betty Ford Center is $35,000 to $60,000 per month max.
And no matter what it was, even if it was on like she wanted to go to a higher end one that was $60,000, she could get on a payment plan for that.
Mm-hmm.
You could make a payment plan to pay $1,000 a month. That would be not much to you, Amber. You make a lot of money at your job. So even still, she's probably getting $5,000 a month. That's a lot of money.
Foodie probably gets $5,000.
She's getting that just in her memberships alone.
Yeah.
So she could afford it. She could get a payment plan, but like she said at the very beginning of her April Fool's joke, she doesn't want to lose weight.
She is lying. She's lying.
When people are like, Amberlynn, get inpatient, and they throw it at me like it's as easy as to like buy an apple and like
it is. Go do it.
And it's gay. And don't say the dick makes it cuter. Because that doesn't make it cuter. That makes it even gayer. And you send me pictures of them with their little skirts lifted and their fucking nuts hanging out. I don't want to see that shit. They gotta.
Oh my God.
forgot about that.
Oh my god.
That one was definitely on the chopping block. How dare you threaten the duck? The duck abides. Here's some monies for the taxman. Oh.
Thank you, JK.
They got their pound of flesh for sure. Thank you, JK. Much appreciated. But you haven't done yours yet. You're running out of time.
I have not done my taxes. I just want to sit and crochet. I don't want to do my taxes.
It took me a few days to get mine together, but
yeah, I got to work on that.
They got their pound of flesh out of me.
Maybe I'll start after this.
But thank you so much, JK. I appreciate it, bud.
I'm sorry, I don't have $250,000.
I missed that one. That is a great one.
I want to see if her comment section is telling her that she's lying about the $250,000.
I want to pull this back, and I want to hear this lie in full, uninterrupted. Can we do that real quick?
Yeah.
Just real quick.
Oh, Lord Butsy Wutsy's here. Hi, Lord Butsy Wutsy.
Oh, so no, I can't.
No.
Lord Butsy Wutsy, I saw FFG called you out.
That was weird.
On the community tab.
That was weird. You in trouble, Lord Butsy Wutsy?
What'd you do? Okay,
She didn't even know your real name anyways.
No, she called you Baroque.
That's not your name anymore.
Butsy Wutsy.
She's dead naming you over there.
Okay, so one of the ducks are safe.
Okay. I don't really care for that duck. I don't like its yelling.
Or overeating because of these things, then yes, that affects my weight. How much would inpatient cost you? Anywhere between $100,000 to $250,000. That's why when people are like Amberlynn get inpatient.
So it's just a lie.
Literally, the most expensive bougie inpatient treatment center in LA is $60,000.
Yeah, she's just lying.
Oklahoma, they're probably like 10 grand.
I mean, like, it's as easy as to like buy an apple and like eat it. I'm sorry, I don't have $250,000 to just throw it.
You don't need one, and it doesn't. You're like an order of magnitude off.
Mm-hmm.
For a fancy one.
And even if it were, okay, like I say I'm 35 years old, I know I probably won't live another 10 years. Do I set up this payment plan and pay on this thing that costs a fucking fortune for the next 10 years? Or do I die before then? I think I would make the payments on the thing to live another 10 years. I would.
But inpatient.
I hope that her chat holds her accountable for this blatant lie.
Yeah, I want to see if her comments are yelling at her.
I don't, and the insurance I have will not cover inpatient. And even if it did, I would still have to pay probably upwards to $80,000, and I just don't have that. All right, you guys, now let's get into the weigh-in, talk about how my week went, talk about my goals, did I succeed in them, and talk about new goals. This no diet bullshit has been horrible. I literally tried for like 2 days. It was like 2 random
Everybody's
days,
just
and then
hung
for the
up
rest
on
of the week,
the
like I just
bad joke.
was over it.
The one comment was, I like how her April Fool's joke was her being a normal person.
Honestly, something massively triggered me. It was the whole neck cancer situation, and I'm telling you, in a weird
told you.
We gotta talk about it again. We gotta talk about it again.
I told you she was gonna bring it up again.
Again.
Because it triggered her to binge. So, hence the stream goal, blame Beck.
Yep.
But, yeah, it's Beck's fault she spent so much money on takeout. It's Beck's fault that she binged.
It's Beck's fault that she got cancer. It's Beck's fault that she doesn't own anything. It's Beck's fault, guys. Just blame Beck, not Amber.
Space, and I just wanted to eat everything. Again, that goes with like me not being able to like regulate my emotions and the emotional eating, but I'm just here to be honest. It happened, and this is a whole reset, okay? Act like last week really didn't even happen. So I'm gonna stop this whole no diet bullshit, and I'm going on a diet because I am going to die in a few years if I do not take this seriously now. When my
that almost sounded like accountability.
Or, I mean, you could not lie to yourself about the cost of inpatient and just put it in someone else's hands and let it actually work, because you cannot do it yourself. Like there's a point, like you just can't do it yourself. I imagine your mom, who you say your situation is exactly like her drug addiction, she probably went to rehab, Amber. You probably just need to go to rehab.
I'm going to go on a limb and say it's because I lost my absolute fucking mind over Foodie Beauty song. Either that or my incessant joke of playing Choosy. But she knows I'm joking. I don't need her to start memberships. I don't want her to if she doesn't want to. Well, she's talked non-stop about not putting memberships up on her channel, so...
She probably has now.
Maybe it's a new Foodie song. J-Kate coming in at number 14. May I reset you down to $5 stream boss?
My mom was taking me grocery shopping, actually. She was like, do you want to stop and get an ice cream cone? And that's something her and I would do frequently. And I literally said no.
Yeah, it was mom's idea.
Yeah, mom's fault.
Mom's fault to get ice cream.
Yep. Mom's
I
fault.
was shocked that I said no. I think my mom was shocked that I said no. And
Awoo, indeed.
Mom got
No
clean in
true
jail.
word.
Yeah, jail is the best place to get clean. Done that.
Oh, it is memberships. Okay. Okay. All right. Not so much for that, I guess. Set this. That's hilarious, actually.
But even jail, it's out of your control. You go into a rehab, go into an inpatient, go into jail. It's out of your control now. So Amber needs somewhere she can be, where she can't order takeout, where she can't get ice cream, where she can't snacky snack all day. And they give her what she needs.
Rsist up my fucking dick. I sent that payment out. Postman, that bitch. I had to take the paper out.
That's how I send it post every time.
Yeah.
They get a check in the mail when their services work. Emmer's Yikes for 8. Certified banger. Indeed. Lord Butsy Wutsy, you wound me yet again. First Pulpy, then Yabbit, now FFG. She even claimed you by name. Bullshit, he's mine. My heart is broken, and I will see you in the stream chat. You can avoid your sins. You can't avoid your sins forever. More like Lord Slutsy Wutsy.
Got him, Liz. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, Liz. I appreciate it.
Lord Butsy Wutsy's allowed to slut around town. He likes to be a hooker. That's okay.
Saved my mouth then in that moment. I literally looked at her and I said, Mom, if I do not lose weight now.
Emmer's at 15, so we're 5 away from giving something away.
I will not be here in a few years.
Okay, so Amber denied herself ice cream one time. The whole world has changed for her. She's a new woman now. She said, no, Mom, I'm not getting ice cream today. And everything's different now.
Yeah.
You guys don't understand.
Except
she's got it all under control. And weight loss, it's just going to happen by magic now. And you just wait and see. She's got it. She didn't need ice cream that time.
Oh, yeah.
Problem solved.
I just went and looked on her channel. She's got memberships on. Huh, funny how that works.
Emma said you can reset me?
No, you're fine. It's 15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're $15. People can take you out of 15.
Or silent, I'm not going to lie. Because
I'll reset it at over like 40,000.
Kind of heavy. That's kind of a heavy thing to say to your mom.
That's right, Sam Silent.
Really
if Lord Butsy Wutsy wants to throw their dick around and support everyone, let them. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
If I do not lose weight now, I will not be here in a few years. It kind of like left the car silent. I'm not going to lie, because it was kind of heavy. That's kind of a heavy thing to say to your mom. And it's weird because I know my mom.
I think your mom knew that.
Yeah, I think everybody knows. You're the only one who cannot seem to grasp that concept.
She knows now. She knows she didn't get ice cream one time, so problem solved.
You are literally the only person who cannot seem to grasp that concept, that you cannot sustain a life at 580 pounds.
I feel like to her, she thinks she's done it so far, so she doesn't have to worry about it.
Mom really wanted the ice cream cone and she wasn't going to get one unless I was going to get one. So then it made me feel guilty and I felt bad because I know she was looking forward to it. So then after
it was Mom's fault.
Oh my God. Did she actually get the ice cream to make Mom feel better?
like grocery shopping was over and like I was just like chilling. It was like hours later. I'm just like sitting at home. I ended up messaging my mom and I was like, I'm kind of craving the ice cream cone now. Wink, wink. Like, I'm sorry we didn't get one. And my mom was like, no, I'm glad because not only did you stay on track, but you helped me stay on track. So I
shut the hell up.
Stopped feeling so guilty. That's stupid to feel guilty over like an ice cream cone. But I was feeling guilty.
I know that Mama Lynn is not relying on Amber to help her stay on a diet, is she?
She better fucking not
I don't
be.
think that's gonna work, Mama Lynn. I really don't think that's gonna work.
That's gonna end poorly.
Very bad idea.
See, because I knew she really wanted one. I know that's like really stupid, but yeah, it's just like no truer words have been spoken. It's like reality. Like if I have
it's like reality. Like go to inpatient, bitch.
I'm not going to like live much longer. I'm just not. And I know that's gruesome, but it's like actual reality. So I'm gonna be doing something more structured. I'm gonna be counting calories. Yes.
Are you?
No,
you're not.
So how long is this gonna last? By next week. It's
Counting calories triggers her. It makes her binge. We already know this.
Yep.
I'm going to be using the app nOoOo, which I've already started and logged, put in my weight. They have lessons on there like that teaches you the psychology behind like
that's what you need. That's all you needed to do is read a lesson on an app and everything will be fixed.
Eat and teaches you tricks. Like it has so many like mini lessons. It teaches you about nutrition, etc., etc. Like it's honestly such a cool and fascinating.
They don't know
because,
nutrition like you do, Amber. So
Seriously.
I'm sure that you could probably write these things for them.
I'm not gonna lie, like if I'm being honest, be so for reals, it's my bippity, you guys.
That's true.
That is very true. Thank you, Livy, for the show.
I'm sitting over here doing lessons. I'm like doing all the
Mama yikes, you're booty bumping.
extra credit lessons, and I'm just like learning all types of stuff, but it's a lot of knowledge that I already know, but it's nice to have that like extra support. So the calories for it wants me to eat anywhere between 2,600 to like 3,200.
That's just way too much.
That's like on that chart that we looked at, that's what you, the 3,000 was what you need to maintain.
The
her weight.
$3,600, 3,600 calories a day is what she needs to maintain.
So she's just gonna eat what, 200 calories a day less and think that's gonna help? Yeah, no.
And that's kind of hectic in my opinion. I'm not going to be going anywhere near the 3,000s because
Okay, sure.
I have such a...
Then how have you not gained, or how have you not lost any weight since you've been eating these carrots?
If you don't go anywhere near the 3,000s, how did you gain 6 pounds in a week?
That's a good question.
Messed up.
You all did this.
What do we do?
Uh-oh. What
We love
happened?
you, Lord Butsy
Oh,
Wutsy.
Lord Butsy Slutsy.
Oh my God.
Metabolism due to like yo-yo dieting. Plus I went through menopause at the age of like 30. Like, are we joking? Plus the lymphedema and the lymphedema. Like, I lose weight differently. Like, I'm not gonna lose weight the same as another person who weighs the same
Amber,
amount as me. It's
go
like,
back to the
that's
lipedema
not
specialist.
realistic. That's not reality. We're all different. We all have our own different metabolic rates. So that means I really am.
Awoo indeed.
Awoo.
There is the page. There is the page.
You tell me?
And it's loading. Forgive me for I have sin. You do have me. Amber acts like she needs to meticulously count calories and weigh food to lose weight when she can just... So she can just give up when it's too hard.
Yes.
She needs to just not eat like a bear, storing up for winter, and she would drop 50 pounds in a year.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're right, Janet.
You know how much food you have to eat to get 3,500 calories a day?
It's a lot. It's a lot.
So, you know how... You know the... I assume most people in the chat know what the Big Kahuna sandwich is based on how much I've talked about it.
Yeah, it's that big ugly
It's a
sandwich.
giant... It's a big motherfucking sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like a 16-inch sandwich loaded with meat and cheese and peppers. And like, it's a...
It looks like a Scooby-Doo sandwich.
But it looks like a... You need to eat 2 of those a day.
That's insane.
To get to 3,000 calories.
It's
and then 500 calories on top of that.
That's a lot. That's a whole lot.
That's a lot of fucking food.
Like, she just needs a hobby. I feel like she's just bored and she's sitting at home and she's just like eating to have something to do. Do more Legos. Start drawing. Do something other than just put food in your mouth.
I'm just going to aim for like the lower ball there. I'm going to be aiming for like the 2,600. And I know.
Yeah, I know.
If she was eating 2,600 calories, she'd be losing weight.
Even then, that's a little rocky and a little iffy because even at 20.
Yeah, Amber, you are just not eating 3,000 calories a day. There is 0% chance that you are on average not eating 3,000 calories a day.
No, she absolutely is.
Like it is 100% certainty that she is eating at least 3,000 calories a day.
Mm-hmm. She has to be. Otherwise, she would be losing weight, not gaining it. Jeez Louise.
That is very interesting, Livy. $600 a day for rehab.
Yeah, that's about right. Amber, she doesn't have $250,000, so she can't do that.
That she is again just lying.
2,600. Like there have been times where I would gain weight from that. So I'm just gonna
no. There has never been a time you can substantiate where you ate 2,600 calories a day consistently and gained weight at 550 pounds.
Well, to her, if she did it like Monday and then thought about it on Tuesday, then she's tried it and it doesn't work. That's just how that goes. She did it once. Oh, meow. Hello.
With nOoOo, they want you to weigh yourself daily because they believe. And
I wonder if on her next live stream, if her chat is going to start like giving her costs for inpatient facilities near her.
Yeah.
And then call her out on this bullshit.
Where if you weigh yourself daily, you are more likely to succeed. And I do believe that as well. I also want to talk about something else I said last week when I said I don't.
What? Come here.
Don't have an ideal goal weight, which that still stands. I have no idea what that looks like, but I do want to have like mini goals, something obtainable that I can reach, and they're not like these gigantic goals because then I feel overwhelmed and I give up, etc., etc. So as you guys know, my highest weight is 572.4. So regardless of when that happened, it doesn't matter, but I think it would be a cool concept to like lose 100 pounds from that point. So
are you hearing this?
No, I'm petting the cat.
My highest weight ever, uncontested, was 572.4. It's never been a point higher.
Yeah, that 6 months after then when she didn't get on the scale, it just stayed that same number the whole time.
Yeah. So that's her highest weight is 572.4. So and this was 6 years ago now, and she wants to lose 100 pounds from that.
Why do we go back to the highest weight all the time? How about we lose 100 pounds from where we are right now?
I think it's because she is not far from that highest weight right
now. Okay, even if, like, what? She's probably like 520, 530, but why do you have to give yourself that extra 50 pounds for? Just, what is the point? I don't understand the point of that. Just so you can say I lost 100 pounds, but you really only have to lose like 40 something? Is that why? Just to make the goal easier? What's the point of lying there?
To make people think that she lost 100 pounds.
It's stupid.
So my first mini goal is simply just be 472.4. So it's just 100 pounds away from that point. So then once I reach that goal, I will then create another small goal. So speaking of goals, so for the 2 goals that I had last week, first one was drink 2 water bottles a day. That was coming from drinking no water at all. Did I do that? My next goal was only order takeout 3 times a week. And that's coming from ordering it like up to 8 to 14 times in a week. Did I do that? So for the 2 water bottles, yes, I did. I drank 2 water bottles.
Her little heart beating so fast. What's going on, Gray?
Every single day, and I'm very proud of that. Thank you. I know.
So
round of applause. Did I succeed in the 3 times takeout though? So on Wednesday, I had Panda Express.
She is such a congratulator.
She's very proud of herself. Everything she does, she deserves praise and ass pats.
So that's 1. On Friday, I ordered Hawaiian food, so that's 2. And then on Sunday,
she has to be close to 600, or as I call it, full moon.
I ordered sushi. That's 3. I was successful, you guys. I actually freaking did it. Can you believe it?
I did it. I only ate Uber Eats 3 times a week.
I don't believe it.
I ate out the rest of it. And no, I don't believe it.
She's not even looking at the camera.
Because how did you gain 6 pounds in a week by not eating out?
She doesn't count, like, going in the car with her mom somewhere to eat as takeout, maybe?
Like, I was shocked. Color me shocked, for real. So I'm actually going to have 4 goals this week.
Yes, Bun Captor. She said that she ate Uber Eats and, like, food delivery 13 times a week.
Yeah.
And that does make me a little nervous because even just having 2 goals was hard enough. But it's like, hey, I'm just going to carry on the 2 goals.
She's watching Amber.
Great. What do you want?
She's watching Amber flail her hands around. You're watching Amby.
Give us a minute.
She gives a purr. Great, tell us meow. Yeah, like that. She's a good kitty. She's a good kitty.
Down you go.
Goals that I already had. I want to continue having 2 water bottles a day, only order takeout 3 times a week, but now I'm adding on log my calories on nOoOo every single day, no matter what. Even if I go over, like, do not let that stop me. I want to form that habit really bad. So
even if I go over, it's okay.
She lies in the calorie thing apps. Her and Chantel both, they lie about what they're having. Like, they'll look up the whatever, and then they'll not count, like, all of the ranch or whatever that they put on it. They're lying to themselves in these calorie counting apps, so it doesn't really do anything.
Counting calories, that means I need to like weigh my food, I need to measure my food, and I need to like take it more serious and not just like guess, because I do a lot of guessing, which I'm usually pretty accurate. I understand that I'm over 500 pounds, fully aware, but I've been dieting since I was 10 years old.
You have not.
So for 24 years.
You have not been dieting for, you have tried a day of diet. You have eaten a salad on Tuesday. You have never done a fucking diet ever.
So much knowledge. I've done this so many times that it's pretty simple. I know all the tools. I just don't use the tools. I really want to focus like measuring my food, etc., logging it into nOoOo. Yes. My other goal is I'm going to be doing intermittent fasting. So I like to.
Oh God.
Intermittent.
Just do a 40-day water fast like Chantel.
Intermittent.
Sleeping fasting.
Do you guys want some interments?
So she's going to come on like Chantel does and be like, I've been fasting for 10 hours when it was really she just woke up.
Livy. Habits formed. Backs padded. Beck guilty. With the Streamlabs. That one's good, Livy.
That was good.
Doing IF. It is.
Can we get hearts in the chat real quick for Livy for putting the Streamlabs link out there with all these funny quips? I really appreciate it.
Yeah, she does a good job.
Very hard because I like to eat in an 8-hour window. So that leaves 16 hours a day where I'm not eating. And it's like, you know, it's great. It's fine when you're sleeping. It's fine. But on average, I only get like 6 to 7 hours of sleep.
You don't have to be eating 24/7.
She's so quirky. She only sleeps for 6 hours a night, guys. It has nothing to do with the fact that she does not move her body at all during the day.
Just get a hobby, Amber. You don't have to be eating every moment that you're awake. Just do something else with your hands.
People, that's just the way my body rolls. Okay.
She's mean. Livy's not mean to
you. Livy's the best girl.
It is hard, but it's also helpful because I know that within those 8 hours, like that is the time that I get to eat my food. So then when I'm out of those hours, I like try so hard to like distract myself and I don't focus on food as hard because it's like when I get to eat whenever I want, it's like all I do is think about food. But I notice I think about food less when I'm not in an eating window.
I don't believe her. I believe if she were actually, like if she woke up and she still had 5 hours left of her fast, she is going to be going insane, thinking about watching the clock, waiting every second until she can eat that next meal.
Yeah.
There's no way that she's not thinking about it more, trying to fast than she would be otherwise.
Yeah.
This is a reset.
Caro, member for 20 months. Thank you, dear. I genuinely thought you were watching a video from like 6 years ago. She really has not changed.
No.
That is so true.
You're resetting, okay? So my weigh-in for today was...
And this was uploaded yesterday, and she is barely over 29,000 views.
People are so done with this shit, Amber. It's day one of the cycle.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
So since this is a reset, we're resetting, okay? So my weigh-in for today was 523.
Down from what? What is that coming down from?
It's 572.4.
That's where she got the fucking calories from.
Yep.
It's from 570 pounds.
Yep, that's exactly what she put in that chart because whatever it was is way the fuck up there. And woo, weight loss, 523. She put in 572.4 into this fucking app. Wow, Amber, pathetic.
She is playing herself with this. She's only cheating. She thinks that she's gonna like one-up reaction channels by gaining weight or doing like spite them. She's as dumb as Chantel is. She thinks she's gonna spite people and really show them by gaining weight. It's not our life it's affecting, Amber.
Yeah.
This is all on you. So when you put 572.4 or whatever your highest weight was in one of these apps, and then it allows you 3,600 calories a day to eat, and you eat 3,600 calories a day.
You're like, I don't know why it's not working.
You're playing yourself. You're lying to yourself, and you're only cheating yourself because it affects nobody else. You're the one pulling the table out early.
Yep.
You're the one closing curtains early. This is just you.
Fitted Sheet said that looks like a Tesla stock.
Yeah, right?
Oh, Lord Butsy Wutsy, you're not a slut for being in FFG's chat. You're a slut for being in all of the chats.
Yeah.
And a Goral Gang mug does sound kind of cool.
I have not weighed this much in years. I'm super inflamed. I have a lot of inflammation going on. I'm swollen.
Oh, boy.
That's
She's
just the
swollen.
way, the cookie crumbles.
I'm not fat, guys. I'm just swollen.
And I really hope next week I can come on here and be like, you guys, I was successful at all my goals again. You guys,
yeah.
It's literally never happened.
Say it no matter what.
It's literally never happened ever.
Okay, so we're going to jump to the next video. Okay, guys, we're jumping to the next one. This is the video she put up today, but before we get into it, please hit the like button. I'm going to check that ratio real quick to see if you guys are behaving. What?
Why is she wearing see-through clothes again? Stop with the see-through clothes, Amber Slutsy Wutsy.
We have 450 people here right now and 120 likes.
I do math.
That does not math, guys. Smash that like button. Share it out on your... we're X'd doubting almost everything she said. Yeah, new stream boss. And we're on 16 with Emmers. I forgot to click.
Oh.
Cat noises. Definitely some Oh My God content. We had a pause game. The X family has been good, and you have not been Shrek'd. We had Eve talk. You have not smacked your mic around, but we did have some neighbor shenanigans. You have been the captain, but you have not squeed. We have had hearts in the chat for Livy. And we should get more hearts in the chat for Livy for doing the Lord's work out there, showing the slabs link. No, have we had gym talk? No. No farts on Shelly. I have been illiterate. No horny bonk.
Yeah.
I think for what I pulled this morning, though.
Yeah.
No perfectly timed
Stolen
dono.
valor.
No perfectly timed dono. No club. No TV movie reference. We can hail the whale and no gold. Okay, that's what we're looking for. But yeah, guys, please hit the like button. Please share it out. All that stuff. Slabs down below if you want to support. You know, all that memberships and all that stuff is greatly appreciated. We're going to do this and we're going to jump over to Twitch. Here is the Twitch link if you have not seen it. And we are on the lookout for that new donation at $40.01.
We will take Jerusalem! Deus Vult! Deus Vult! Deus Vult! Deus Vult! Deus Vult!
I'll grab that in 1 second. Hold on. Meanwhile, my fast is midnight till 3 during Holy Week, starting at 8 p.m. Thursday till noon. Saturday, I do a 40-hour black fast, 0 calories for 40 hours. All I have is water. Wow.
Wow-wee.
Yeesh.
Good job.
Thank you, Zenny Biscuit. Okay. We're going to pick up with this video that she put up today. I was a controlling girlfriend. Maybe I am the problem. Maybe you, Amber, you are the problem.
I love the stripper outfit we got going on here.
Yeah.
We got the high pony, we got the winged eyeliner and the big hoops and the sexy top. Amber's doing something with herself here.
And Zenny Biscuit is number 17, and I'll be right back.
Hello. Welcome to a new Let's Talk episode 2. I enjoyed episode 1, so I know I'm going to enjoy this one as well. This is literally like a Q&A on steroids. So we're just going to like hop right into it. So let's get into sweet and sour.
Yeah, Welder fan, it's not
this
appropriate.
This is where I'm taking a random YouTube generator
not your
comment
what
picker,
you're doing, what
and I'm
she's
going
wearing.
to my last Let's Talk episode and choosing random comments from there, and then we're
going to play
together.
choosy with the comments.
Hot Dog
Yay.
Pasta said, I wouldn't exactly call you clever. ... Cringe? Absolutely,
yes.
But never clever. Well, we can agree to disagree. Lena XX575 said, how do you even masturbate? You can't even reach there. Ooh. Whoa. Are you in my bed with me? I absolutely can. Trust that. CSF801
Oh, you know what? She's got one of them.
Also giving fast.
She's got one of them. What's the vibrator with the long handle called that plugs in the wall? Babe, what's it called? The Hitachi. She's got that extra foot long Hitachi. That's how she's doing it. But no, she can't reach.
Fatphobic. Like, she thinks being fat is inherently ugly, but we are the ones being fatphobic. ... I have always been about body positivity. One of my celebrity crushes is Tess Holliday. I have been very vocal about that. And she is plus size. She is what people call fat. But to me, she is so attractive, literally stunning. I do not think...
What is this?
Amber's thinking that she's attractive.
I'm sorry, I gotta pull it back. I need to know what's going on.
Even masturbate. You can't even reach there.
True.
Whoa. Are you in my bed with me? I absolutely can. Trust that. See?
As I said, she probably got that long Hitachi. Whatever the hell it's called. The long one.
She's probably got a sandwich on a stick.
SF801 said, it is also giving fatphobic. Like, she thinks being fat is inherently ugly, but we are the ones being fatphobic.
Okay, can we just get a 1 in the chat if we can all realize that fat phobia is not a real thing? Nobody's scared of fat people.
That's correct.
And number 2, Amber, you do treat being fat like it's a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. ...
No, but I have never seen any single reaction channel turn around and go, Amberlynn is a bad person because she's fat. It's Amberlynn is a bad person and also she is fat as fuck.
Yes, it's the end also
I have
part.
always been about body positivity. One of my celebrity crushes is Tess Holliday. I have been very vocal about that. And
I have never heard her say this once.
No, never.
Tess Holliday is not attractive.
Is plus size.
Tess Holliday is also not plus sized as Amber, is he?
No, Tess Holliday is probably 150 pounds less than Amber.
Mm-hmm.
What people call fat. But to me, she is so attractive, literally stunning. I do not think fat is ugly. But for me,
no, fat is not ugly. There are many attractive fat people. You maybe would be pretty if you weren't such an ugly human being on the inside. It's coming out of your pores.
And took a shower.
Yeah, you need a shower.
Ugly,
too.
a lot.
And I didn't know that you wipe with the help of a sink.
Yeah, that's gross, Amber.
I have a random day here and there where I'm like, ooh, she cute. But besides that, I think I'm ugly. That's a personal problem.
I feel like you were having that feeling today when you decided to put this outfit on. For you to sit here dressed in this outfit on the internet and say, I feel like I'm ugly, you would not be wearing this. I'm sorry, you would not. You're a narcissist. You think you look gorgeous.
My money is on Amber pleasuring herself on the side of the sink. I don't think that would work because she'd have to lift the foop up out of the way. Like I think the foop gets in the way.
Oh, wow.
That's not about anyone else. K Lady Son 89 said, I just graduated with my master's and landed my dream job at 36. It's never too late to be who you want to be.
That's
right. it never is.
Excellent job.
Do that.
Also, don't do that. Tess Holliday's personality might be worse than Amber's. No wonder she likes her, probably. Everything I've heard about her, she's a fucking bitch.
Is that the one who says she's anorexic?
Yeah, she said she beat anorexia.
Sounds like Amber.
Help me kick this cough by taking my breath away with a 4001. You won't help a sick yikes child out? Or won't you help a sick yikes child out? Well, thank you for shilling for the new donation, Livy. I appreciate that.
That was cute, Livy. What do you... Yeah, you just read it.
Yeah.
Why are you pointing at
That's exactly what I read.
Yeah, so why are you pointing at it?
Amberlynn's hitting the confirmed... What? Amberlynn hitting the confirm order button for a crumble cookie. Oh, hell yeah. It's going to be a hot night.
Oh, God.
Is 4001 Warhammer related? Yes.
Yes. Is this Warhammer 40k stream?
Yes.
If not, fuck off.
Livy says, excuse me? Well, I read it as written, didn't I?
I thought you did.
Yeah, see?
That is freaking...
But yeah, 36, it's not too late to get your life together. No, but Amber's not fucking doing that. Amber put getting her life together as an April Fool's joke.
Amazing. Congratulations. And that is like motivation and inspiration for all
that was Amber doing the, oh, good for you.
Yeah, good for... Wait, let me hear that again. Hold on.
To be who you want to be. That is freaking amazing. Congratulations. And
congratulations.
That is like motivation and inspiration for all the people who are in their 30s and they feel like it's too late. Because
Amber?
trust me, I have...
Amber? Other people. It's this motivation for literally anybody other than me because I've got this.
Yep.
I'm in my 30s and I'm set.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You go ahead and get your career and your life in order. I'm doing great over here.
Felt that way multiple times, but you proved that it's not. So congrats. Lexi Verandas 6708 said, I don't have Instagram. I feel like I miss out on so much.
Then get an Instagram. Why are you leaving this comment? Fuck off.
You don't. Instagram sucks. Wait, no, I have
Why
an Instagram.
is she picking the most stupid comments?
Wait, no, that's the opposite of what I should be doing. I have an Instagram and y'all should be following me over there.
Yeah.
That's what
Did you put up your pictures?
No, not yet. I'm still going
with fucking pictures up.
I will.
Jesus.
Here, go follow my Instagram. I put this one up.
That is a meme.
It's my monthly
that
reminder
is not
to
your...
use Instagram more.
That is a meme. That's not your photography, honey.
I will start
Put your photography up.
I will start doing that. But you guys go follow me on Instagram. I linked it in the chat. Instagram does not suck, and I will absolutely use it more going forward.
Well, you got picked for the random comment, so it looks like you're not missing out on much. All right, now we're about to do Sippin' Community.
Oh, God. I can't believe we're still doing this. I was hoping that these stupid things were going to go away.
I give it one more week.
Yeah.
Maybe. Zenny Biscuit is number 17, so 3 more Stream Boss changes and we give something away.
Oh, Doja Brat. I love your name. I thought she rarely uses Instagram, or is that only when she's being outed as a PDF file? Yeah, that's only then. That's only then when she gets caught accidentally following the pedo account from her main account instead of her burner account.
Yeah.
Then she's literally never on Instagram, guys. Literally never.
Oops.
Monday, I post, y'all ask me questions for my next Let's Talk on my community tab on YouTube. So I can go through, scroll through, we can have a conversation, I can answer some of your questions, so let's get into it. Why do you not think you are the problem in every failed relationship?
Oh, Velvet Hedgehog. Eve does have her own Instagram. It's Eve the Mally.
Aware that I am the problem in some, I'm not the problem at all. And where I am the
I never post on it because I'm lazy.
In every failed relationship you've had. I'm fully aware. I can answer some of your questions, so let's get into it. Why do you not think you are the problem in every failed relationship you've had? I'm fully aware that I am the problem in some. I'm not the problem at all. And where I am the problem, I have admitted to that ad nauseum.
Oh my God. What? Where? And where have you not been the common denominator, ma'am? It's been all of your exes saying you're a fucking psychopath and you being like, nah.
Now who's the butsy slutsy sin?
Amber in the shirt.
I have made no attempt to hide my sluttiness.
Well, that's true. You are a slut. I mean, you're an actual slut. Lord Butsy Wutsy just gets around in the chats. I don't know what he's doing in his personal time, but I know what you're doing in your personal time. You are a slut.
Yeah. That's true.
People villainize me so much that they're not able to see that there's also other people in the equation who also are a problem.
Yeah, nobody's saying Beck was a perfect angel or Destiny didn't look like she bit to be mean.
And we all knew that Emily the feeder was a problem.
Yeah, Emily was a big problem.
Did you see somewhere Emily said that those texts that Beck and Destiny were reading sounded exactly like Amber in her messages? Yeah.
How can you expect people to believe things you say when you've been caught lying multiple times? People think I'm lying about things that I am 100% truthful on, and it's exhausting at this point. Even when I prove
maybe
something,
if you looked a little different when you were lying rather than did it so well.
people are still like, oh, she's lying. So it's like, even if I have proof, no matter what I say, people...
Her shirt does look very itchy.
Yeah, it does. I got a new see-through shirt, and I really like it.
It picks the lint nice of the skin, or it gets the wipe again. I saw her making a choosy joke about her favorite or the new one. That Livy's on it today.
Want. But if people think I'm nothing but a liar, then why are you watching? Have I lied to people?
Because
it's funny. It's funny to watch you lie.
Yeah, you lie.
You lie.
All the fucking time.
And it's fun to be like, oh, wait, no, remember that time she said this? Nope, that's a lie. Nope, remember, here's that video where she was like, blah, 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 opposite of whatever she's saying right now. She's like, It's fun. It's like a game.
And we're right 90% of the time.
To protect people that I love and care about, yes, I have. But when it comes to me...
All right, drop your penis facts here.
Oh, penis facts? That's perfect.
I don't give a fuck. I literally have nothing to lose at this point. Do you ever get tired of talking about yourself constantly? Have you ever considered a hobby outside obsessing about yourself? I do. I get so tired of talking about myself, but like, this is my job. So hi, I have to do that. But genuinely, I'm having a struggle bus of a time even doing my weekly vlog this week because like, I literally just do not want to talk about myself. But I set up the schedule.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to keep it for you guys.
She really hates talking about herself.
Yeah, I can't tell.
She really hates it. She's on the struggle bus every single time for the past 10 years where she does nothing but literally talk about herself all day.
Yeah, it's weird how that fucking works, isn't it?
So fucking strange.
Hobbies. I have so many hobbies. I'm a...
No, you don't. You do Legos. That's it.
Yeah.
Hobby girly, and I go through a lot of like fixations. That's just how I've always been. But one thing that someone cannot say about me is Amberlynn doesn't have hobbies and that she needs to get one, because I definitely do. Probably too many hobbies.
Get
Please
more.
clear up this rumor that you have never done follow-up care post-hysterectomy. You can literally just go back and look at the vlogs.
We can go back and look at the vlogs, and I distinctly remember a quote from Amber when being asked about follow-ups, and she said, I know my body. I can feel that cancer's gone, or something of that sort.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. When you were saying, I don't need follow-ups because I know my body. I can feel it.
That's not even to mention that she said she didn't fit in the machine.
Yeah.
Because I filmed a lot of my cancer.
And even Beck said, you didn't go to any follow-ups. You went to the hospital. You were there for days. You got the surgery. Beck had to stay home and babysit you and wipe you while her mother was going through all that stuff. But you never went to any follow-ups because you didn't.
Kept out. But when I would have a CT scan follow-up, I would be vlogging and I'd be like, yeah, I just had my CT scan. Here how it went. Like when I was vlogging, I'd be like, yeah, I just...
No,
she can't
this didn't
even
happen.
say it right. Hear how it went.
Never happened. Everybody was on her about, why aren't you doing follow-ups? Why are you not taking your estrogen? Why are you not doing all these things? And she was like, because I don't need to. I'm very special and unique.
I'm going to put my Instagram in the chat again. Go follow it. Because I
Stop shilling your Instagram until you put up a picture.
I am going to post on it.
Put up a picture.
I just had my CT scan. Here's how it went. I'm really nervous, etc.
You gotta put up one
I
of
gave
me
a lot of
looking
updates. I have always done the follow-ups for my cancer. I've always done the follow-ups after my hysterectomy. That is something that I did not mess with. Why do you always start beef with your partner's mothers? There was no beef, as you call it, between Tommy's mom and me, or Feline's mom and me, Crystal's mom and me. I'm not...
Mom and I. And, no, me, yeah. And yes, there was.
I'm not going to get into the whole Beck and Destiny.
The reason why she has beef with anybody else's mother is because she needs to control that person and keep them under her 24/7. They want to go see their mom. They want to spend time with their family. And Amber needs to distance them and push them away from their family and isolate them underneath of her.
The mom situation between that. But yeah, there was some rough stuff going on there. But at the end of the day, there was also a lot of love. And I have proof of that. Why do you think all of your relationships end up failing? I'm only going to speak on my side of things, definitely because I don't know how to regulate. I get too extreme, too attached, too obsessed.
Bippity.
for a lack of a better word. I'm extremely sensitive and I have had controlling habits in the past. All right, now we're
in
on
the
to winter.
past.
Yeah.
Well, according to Tommy and the way you spoke in her messages, you still act like that now.
View. And this is where you can go to my Instagram and send me a voice memo asking any question that you want. So my Instagram
Hugs to you, Saffron.
Understandable, Saffron.
is Hectic Ambi, which you will see right here. If you don't have the option
And my Instagram's better. Follow that. I just put it in the chat.
to send me a voice memo, send me a little microphone emoji and I will accept your request. So you can then send me the voice memo. So I am choosing at random. I will be choosing old voice memos from last week and I'll be choosing new ones as well. So you always have a chance to be picked. So it's not like, oh, you sent me 1 week ago, you might not get picked. It's always going to be completely at random.
Okay, so my question is, if you could choose one reaction channel to eliminate, not from live, from YouTube, from talking about you, they voluntarily choose to stop talking about you.
Ooh.
Jordy.
Ooh. Salty Crab.
Oh, yeah.
Who would it be?
Or Zachary Michael. Salty
I feel like
Crab.
maybe Snowflake, but tell me if I'm wrong.
Oh my god, you know, that's actually a really freaking good question. More than likely, I would choose Snowflake or the Ankle because they're
Damn it!
Oh. What'd they do?
the two that take really serious situations that have happened to me in my life and they say that I'm lying about it, or they take situations and they make it into something like huge and massive that isn't even real and they plant a label on me that is damaging and completely false. I don't mind a reaction channel.
Liar.
All you want.
Everybody plants you with liar.
Yeah, it's weird how that works, huh?
Like, I really don't care. But when it comes to like the deeper shit, like that should just be left alone.
Hey Amberlynn, this is my third attempt at this voice note. I'm gonna try my best not to swear either. I've been watching this in some context for like 7+ years. I also have BPD. I've done some very bad things in my life, which I regret, I've changed, etc.
I genuinely relate to that.
No, you don't. You do not genuinely relate to that.
Genuinely relate to that?
And sometimes it's really hard because I think you're a very likable person, but you also
Thank you.
do really messed up stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I guess what I'm trying to get at is I want to really believe that you regret those things and you want to change because, you know, I know how hard it can be. And I think my question would be like, if you could change one thing,
Oh my god, spit it out.
Yeah.
one situation in your life that you think has steered you in the wrong direction.
Didn't she have the same exact question last time?
Something similar.
What would you have changed and where do you think you could be in life now had you
Yes, yeah.
The same
yeah.
exact-
What would you have changed in
I'd
your
be
life?
skinny in LA
Yeah.
if I wasn't touched inappropriately, allegedly, by my dad's uncle's friend's brother when I was 7 or 12.
acted differently or done something differently or maybe you wouldn't change anything. I don't know.
Normally when people ask this question, it's very much like, what do you wish wouldn't have happened to you that would make your life different now? But I took your question as like, what do you wish you wouldn't have done? If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but that's kind of what I got out of it. And for me, it's without a doubt the controlling nature that I had with Beck. Like sometimes I look back at it and I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, if you weren't such a fucking bitch to Beck, people wouldn't know that you wipe with a sink.
Yeah. You could have just paid back the money that you owed them from the live streams.
I regret that with every single part of me.
Wow, I can't believe I actually get to talk to you. Hi.
Hello.
I DM'd you on Discord. I have to change the extruder on my printer. Let me see what I can whip up, and I will get back to you, but give me a little bit.
And you are right when you say people who publicly
I just heard your kitty.
leave you good comments do get bashed. Because I am one of them.
Oh.
But I don't care when people say nasty things to me. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, this is another person again saying, I get attacked for being nice to you.
So I feel bad about it. Because
It might be the same couple people repeating questions over and over again. It's
Maybe.
very bizarre.
To be nice or not to be nice, you pick here with the Streamlabs. Like that, no niceness is happening.
Oh my God,
today.
Lord Butsy Slutsy's animal facts are
Oh, the
scarring.
duck penis? That's insane.
Yeah.
Like,
Good penis
people don't
facts.
deserve that. I'm glad that you have that like strong nature about you, but it's just like I feel horrific because some people don't have that strength, you know? Okay, let me keep listening, sorry.
But my question for you is, what is one thing that you have said out loud to the public that you wish you could have taken back? Or maybe one thing you have done that you wish
The Casey thing should be the only answer.
That should be. She doesn't even consider that much.
No.
came back. And by the way, I love you. Please don't ever stop making videos and always ignore the haters.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I love you too. So I think one thing that I wish I would have never shared was the abusive relationship that I was in when I was a teenager. Without a doubt, I wish I would have never, ever vocalized
Oh,
that.
it is the Casey thing, huh?
That is the only right answer because she got called out on that immediately.
But how she put it, I would have never shared the abusive relationship that I was in. How about I would have never lied?
Yeah, that is the right wording.
Yeah.
I would have never. I would have never shared the relationship where I was an abusive
Where I was
person to a
abusing.
minor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Where I was abusing a minor is the way you should have worded that.
Yeah.
AYS, hello.
Oh, hello.
Someone is looking like she's on the prowl.
Yeah, she's in her hooker outfit today.
Hey, Amberlynn.
Hello, hello.
This is Kate. You can totally keep my name in the video.
Okay.
Because shout out to my friends, Miranda, Jesse, Annie, Sarah. We all love
Oh my
watching
God,
you so much.
lame.
Also, me and my husband.
2 times speed.
Aw.
Here's the question. I know we are not dating anyone right now. Fuck all of these girls.
Fuck 'em all.
If you had to,
She looks like that. She looks like that fat kid from the old chocolate gif. You know the one I'm talking about?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, hold on, you're in charge. Janet coming in at number 18. We're 2 away.
Not only does the male dolphin's penis swivel around, but it's often used to feel out other objects like a human hand. Lord Bootsy Slutzy, that's fucking terrifying.
That's how I feel things out.
Is it?
Yeah.
Jeez. Louise, yeah, the hair flip, right? She's really feeling herself today. She started this stream by telling us how she feels so ugly. She never thinks that she looks pretty. I don't know why she would dress up like this if she didn't feel like she was feeling herself.
Look.
now, fuck all of these girls.
Fuck 'em all.
It's the same thing.
It's literally the same thing. I can't tell the difference. Oh my
Look,
God.
here's
I cannot. I cannot tell the difference.
Oh, half screen it. Come on. Why? Give me the half
It's
screen.
half screening on the other side. Oh, there you go.
Had to. We are
Look.
not dating anyone right now. Fuck all of these girls.
Fuck 'em all.
If you had
It's the same thing.
Oh, God,
It
that
is
was
the
good.
same exact thing.
That was great.
Weird. God, she's so fucking weird.
to describe your dream date, what would it be? Where would you go? Tell me everything.
Okay. All right. So we're going to go into like a fairy tale land. Okay. What it would look like is like we're in Vegas
You'd be
and my
skinny.
stamina is better. So like we're
Okay,
going to take
yeah,
that out of the
there we
equation.
go.
Okay. So we're in Vegas and maybe we're doing a little bit of casino this and maybe just like walking around and doing a little adventure.
Buffet that.
Buffet.
Casino, buffet, sleep.
This, and there's just lots of flirting and there's lots of like touching and there's a lot of laughter, chemistry, and then there's like dinner and you're like sitting and talking, getting to know each other and you're doing the googly eyes, and then afterwards maybe you go get a drink somewhere, and again.
Boy, if
So
you
this
don't
was like
rate that last show-
her date with her first date with Emily when they went to the casino. She's just reenacting it for us.
Yeah.
Pretending it's in Vegas.
Wiener everywhere.
Okay.
Over here, over there. Father Bird can be so fair with wiener facts in the air.
That
For the
was
stream
pretty
website.
good, Livy.
That should elicit the new drop.
That was a good little, what was that, haiku?
No, it's just a poem.
Okay.
But hopefully that deserves a thing.
And there's more just like hot passion. If you know, you know. And then after that, maybe there's like a hotel or we go back.
Hey, AYS, we're talking about penis. And AYS says, well, I'm in the right chat. Well, considering that one of the pop-ups are dick in the owl.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, it would be a hotel because I don't live in Vegas. I don't think the person I'm dating lives in Vegas. So there would be a hotel. We go back there and there's more googly eyes, laughter, getting to know each other. And then you know what goes down.
You know,
did she just pretend her best first date ever is sex on a first date? You fucking whore.
Hooah.
Oh my God.
Elicit that.
I don't know. I'm very just like laid back. I just want to have fun. I
You
love
just want to
going
be a
out.
slut, obviously.
She's a hooah.
God.
Tony, she was just a hooah.
Doing things, and I genuinely feel like I just described my most recent relationship.
Yeah,
that's weird.
You
Besides
did.
we
You
weren't-
just told us about your first date with Tommy. You went to the casino and made googly eyes.
Yeah.
Vegas, but regardless, that's my real authentic answer, and
Are
I'm
you
not going to
feeling my muscles?
Yeah,
I'm currently in university getting
Fuck
my
you.
degree in English.
You go to the gym.
I was wondering, if you went back to college, what would
I
you want
don't
to
know.
study?
Well, that's awesome. Congrats
Using
to
my
you.
crochet
You're going to do
muscles.
great.
My fingers
For
are
me,
getting
I
very
definitely
strong.
would study psychology because I have always been very interested in the human mind. I like to know, why do we do these things? Why is our brains like this? Tell me
Violated
more.
donut?
Like when I was going to college,
might.
psychology was my all-time favorite class.
They don't put enough cream in it. I'm gonna stuff my finger in it.
From Scotland.
Wow.
My question is, why do you think everyone believes everything that Beck has to say?
No, we are, Katie. Just Amber's not. We are.
Oh, wait, what?
He said, are we not sleeping with people on the first date? And I said, no, we are, just not Amber.
Yeah, we can.
We can. We do, just not Amber.
Here's my shill. My birthday is on Saturday and I'll be working. Can I see the 4001 pretty please from Poltergeisha?
Happy early birthday, Poltergeisha.
Happy birthday, and I will do my best to remember to text you. Set a reminder for Saturday to text happy birthday to Poltergeisha.
Oh my god, the tea. Damn, girl. It's just easier. It's just more fun. It's
Tells you
more
I can pay
entertainment.
attention and make a thing.
People want to see me in a bad light, so in any way that they can do
Amber,
that,
you just
they're going to
are
do
a
that.
bad light. All thing about you is just bad light, girl. Nobody has
And
to
that
see it.
includes,
It's
believe
just
me,
there.
anyone that comes out against me, even if it's hogwash. And honestly, I feel like
Hogwash.
sometimes people don't even believe Beck, but they just
Weren't
say
you
they
saying
just
hogwash a lot last time? Where'd this come from? Where'd you learn hogwash?
continue the narrative that Amberlynn is the most awful person in the whole entire world. But I just want to say thank you, and also thank everyone else who doesn't.
Well, people believe Beck. You didn't text me on mine? Yeah, I did.
Well, Beck is not a compulsive
People believe Beck because Beck hasn't been on the platform lying in every single video they've done for 6 years.
Yeah.
Fall into that trap. All right, you guys, now it's time for tea or tail.
Oh, I'm feeling
This is going to be a time for me to address rumors
Tea or tail? I thought that had a different name last week. Maybe I'm confused.
that I see floating around the community.
All
I'm
right,
going
yeah.
to either
No,
tell
I
you,
want to hear about her addressing rumors. This is going to be like the only good section.
yes, that's tea, or no, that's tail. Amberlynn has not been diagnosed with BPD because she said in her live stream that the psychologist told her she needs to see a specialist.
Yeah, that's exactly what you said. You said you hadn't been diagnosed. You said they told you you may have it. You have some of the criteria. You would need to go to a specialist.
Mm-hmm.
Literally what you said. And then you
So
said,
I
I talked to a specialist. I have an appointment with a specialist. But there was never a diagnosis anywhere in there.
Weird.
Was seeing a psychologist for about 9 months, and it was around the 8-month mark where I was finally diagnosed with BPD. So when I expressed that psychologist said I need to see a specialist, it is because they wanted me to heal from BPD, and they did not work with BPD patients in that way. Yes, I was absolutely diagnosed. It's just the psychologist who diagnosed me didn't specialize in BPD. When you are
know what?
diagnosed with BPD,
I know that Amber is a fucking lie about literally everything, so I have no reason to believe her about this.
Yeah.
So, sorry, Amber. You're the little girl who cried diagnosis. Nobody's ever going to believe you, miss. I was diagnosed with ASMR. So you can fuck off with being upset that people don't believe you.
Yep.
BPD, you do not have to be diagnosed by a person who specializes in it.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to be diagnosed to have BP. Okay,
You just
Amber,
have to do the
thank you.
check the workbook and say yes to everything. Like, okay, I watched that video. There's a video from some psychologist guy who had never heard of Amber, and he was watching her video where she talked about BPD, and even he was like, it's really odd for someone to have all of the criteria met and also to claim that they are the highest on every bit of the criteria.
It's almost
he
like
said it was really odd.
bullshit.
Yeah, it's pretty much bullshit, yeah. Yeah.
But to heal,
So there's a
like, I wonder what her therapist thinks of. Yeah, I did the workbook that my subscriber told me to get off of Amazon, and I said I have the worst symptoms of all of the things that could possibly exist for this thing. Would they tell you you were full of shit, or would they play along with your delusion?
So there's a line in an old song. And the song's called Straighten Up and Fly Right. And one of the lines in the song is, a story so good, it sounds just like a lie. You know how often I think that with Amber?
Yeah.
heal from it and to do therapy for it, it is better to see someone who specializes for it. So that is what I meant. So obviously that is tail. When the AirPod is in
It
Amberlynn's
is clearly not tail.
No.
ear, that means she is in a relationship. That is obviously tail because that doesn't even make sense. Because if you go back
Literally, you have said that every time you had the iPod in when you were doing live streams, you had somebody on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
That is exactly what you said.
Yeah, and it's
Look at
weird
what-
that she's also always looking at the phone and texting on the phone.
when I was in a relationship with Feline, I either had the Beats headphones, I had an AirPod in my ear at all times. Literally, that is genuinely just because I don't like the silence. I always have to be listening to something. Amberlynn is an alcoholic. Tail, and a very
No,
offensive
she's not an
one.
alcoholic.
You said that you were. You're clearly not. You try to.
You did
put
try to claim it.
Yeah, you try to claim that you were, but you're just not.
Yeah, no. She's a fat fatty, that's all.
How old are you going to be, Poltergeisha? 32.
That. Just because I have 2 or 3
I have no idea.
White Claws once a week during a live stream does not make me an alcoholic. When I go on my live stream, I genuinely feel like I'm hanging out with a bunch of friends. So
for some reason, when Amber was drinking a couple of buzz balls on a live stream for like a couple weeks, she said, "I'm battling my alcohol addiction."
Yeah,
it was weird.
People who are like out having fun with their friends.
She's definitely not taking questions randomly. No. God, no.
Nope, she's picking
or
these.
even just in their home a couple times a week, they just have a couple drinks just to feel a little buzz. Does that make them an alcoholic? No. I have voiced my concerns with alcohol in the past, and I'm telling you, it is not like that. The only time I drink is when I am on live stream, and I didn't even drink last night for my live stream. I don't have an unhealthy relationship with alcohol, so that does not make me an alcoholic. And I think it's offensive to those who actually do struggle. And it's also—
Then you shouldn't have said that you were fighting your alcoholism because you drank chocolate milk alcohol.
I cannot believe that she's getting on a high horse right now saying that that's offensive to people with addiction when you literally compared eating to your mom's actual addiction.
If you don't like silence, get tinnitus, be a man.
so painful for me because of what I grew up with. I grew up with a bunch of addicts and alcoholics.
Yeah,
Right,
we
you guys?
know.
It is
Talk shit on your mom some more.
Yeah. Okay, this is the playing card section.
time for bad choices. That's where I take 5 of these cards.
This
They're
part,
very
I thought you were
different
going to
weapons.
say
Look into it.
tarot cards.
So I'm just going to choose 5 random ones just to get them going. So here we go. Oop. All right, that's 5. All right, first one is, have you ever been punched in the face? That is a yes. Second one, would you get a lot of enjoyment from being a member of the opposite
It's just said, have you ever punched your ex in the face? And you would have lied.
sex for a day? If it's only for a day, then yes. Do you think that you will age well? No.
You have not been. You look like you're 59 years old. And a rough one at that.
Probably not. Have you ever had more than 8 shots in one night? Probably like once or twice.
Yeah.
Would you spend a night in a full porta potty for $10,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. Let me think. I hate a porta
That would pay for most of your inpatient.
Yeah.
potty, but $10,000 is really good. I think I would. I would literally sit in there and I just scroll.
Your ass would make a vacuum seal on the fucking thing so you wouldn't smell anything. Okay, this is the end of this one. All right. We are going to jump over to Twitch. I'm going to put that link in the chat.
We were doing that.
Yeah, we have a little bit of twitching to do. Just a little bit.
Yeah, we got to watch that thing we're not supposed to look at over there.
Yeah, we can only watch it over there.
Gotta watch it over there.
So head over
on,
there.
guys.
Go over there. Go
It's
over
a
to
secret.
Twitch. Go over there.
It's a secret.
It's a very secret meeting about a very secret only live stream that might have happened earlier this week. So go over there.
Go over there.
Go over there.
Go over there.
All right, if you're not going over there, you suck. Second off, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for a very fun stream, and I'll see you over there.
Okay, bye.
Go over there. I have to stop the